Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Riann, and as you can tell by today's video, I'm going to be talking about a little bit of self-discovery and self-love because I feel like we don't have enough of that. So let's get right into it. Let's start with self-discovery because it eventually leads into self-love anyways. So I find it kind of crazy how we walk around living life and at some point in time it's like, oh yeah, this is all great and stuff. Then you're by yourself because you know everyone else is busy. And then you're like, I wonder, what should I do today? And then you're like, I don't know. And then you go, okay, well, maybe I should just have a self-care day because, as people know, self-care days are becoming more popular, which makes sense because self-care is so ridiculously important. But self-care sometimes isn't really just about, taking a bath and writing in a journal. Self-care can be just something as simple as laying in bed all day, truthfully, just because you're tired, because you want a break. Self-care is doing anything that you feel like you need to do for yourself. Even doing things like, for me, making this YouTube video. That's self-care because it is something that I want to do. It's something that's making me feel good about who I am and what I do in my life. It makes me feel like I have a purpose. Your self-care should go into your purpose a bit. You may not know what that is, like most people don't, but I don't know where I was going with that at all. Anyways, what was I talking about anyways? Really, I guess you start to really think about who you are and the things that you provide to people in life. And you're like, I'm doing so good. I'm helping other people. There's fulfillment in my job. And then all of a sudden you start to realize, but I haven't been fulfilling myself. I don't even know what my favorite color is. And that one really gets people. You sit there and tell someone, okay, take a second. What is your favorite color? Not the color that you have been saying your entire life because you change. You are always changing. You're not the same person you were 10 minutes ago because you learned something new, which means that you are now becoming a new person and you are a new person. That one simple question makes people go, wow, do I even know myself? But that also at the same time scares a lot of people. And that's why a lot of people can't stop moving. You probably can't stop moving because you're trying to avoid yourself. But you are yourself. You can't avoid who you are. And you never should avoid who you are. Because you yourself, you are amazing. No matter what you did before, there's always potential to do better. To love yourself more than you did previously. I know me personally, I have been through a lot of things in my life where I'm just like, wow, I'm not happy. I don't like myself. But also at the same time, I don't even know myself. How can I not like someone I don't know? And that someone is with me every second of the day. Taking that time to really figure out who you are can completely shift your life. You'll start to realize, oh no, I'm not willing to tolerate that anymore. That person that I thought that I was friends with, that I thought understood me, no longer understands me. It could just simply be because they don't align with your energy anymore. And that's fine. You could still love them, still care for them, but if they don't align with who you are, it's okay to go on your own. And I think a lot of people are afraid of that. But that's a part of that self-discovery. It's a part of figuring out who you really are. I want to challenge you, whoever is watching this video, to take a moment and think, if I knew today was my last day on earth, what would I do? What do I really want to do? What do I want to say? Write it down. And after you write it down, then go do it. Because once you do that, it'll be great. You may wake up tomorrow and go, okay, that was awesome. I've done something that I wanted to do in my life before I died. But guess what? You haven't. You're still here. What else do you want to do? Keep writing things down. Keep putting them on the list, because there are so many things that we want. And what we want changes every single day because we are human. And since we are human, obviously we're going to make these mistakes. We're here for a reason. We're here to have this human experience, to understand things that we may not have understood before, to go on this human journey. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm Bella from Twilight because I just finished Midnight Sun, and she would quite often say, give me a second while I go be human. And you should always take a second to go be human. I think we intrinsically feel like we need to be perfect. We need to live up to other people's expectations. And that's definitely not the case. We just need to be human and let ourselves experience it. If you're sad, be sad. Don't invalidate your feelings. If you're happy, let yourself be happy. If someone around you isn't happy when you are, that's okay. You don't have to be sad with them. You can empathize with them. You can tell them that it's going to be okay. But also at the same time, you should be able to hold on to your happiness. No one should be able to have control over your feelings, your anxieties in life. You should be true to who you are. That might sound very cheesy, very Disney of me. I think it is very Disney of me to say to just be true to who you are, but I really do mean it. Try to do things that you know that you like. And if you don't know what that is, then you need to sit down and take a moment and listen to yourself. Like if you were to create a perfect day for yourself, but only do things that will make you happy, what would you do? Most people have no clue. But also, the things that you do in that day that make you happy, it can change to the next day. I know for me yesterday, all I did all day, I laid in bed. And at first I was like, ugh, I'm being so lazy. This is so ridiculous. I need to get up and do something. And then I took a second and I was like, wait, I am up. I'm awake. I am doing something. And I'm totally okay with it. I'm taking a moment to relax. I'm watching television. I'm reading a book. What else do I need to do if I'm happy right now in this moment? I shouldn't have to force myself to do something in order to, I guess, make myself feel like I'm not wasting time. Because everything and anything you do, you're not wasting time. And it's crazy to think about that, because it's a part of that self-discovery, at least it was for me. Because I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do next? I don't have my normal job anymore. I feel like I need to get up. What am I going to do to make money? What am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? And it was because I was putting myself on some sort of timeline. And why am I putting myself on a timeline when all the time that I have is mine? I can do whatever I want with it. And so can you. So take some time, think about it, figure out who you are, and in the meantime, be patient, be kind, and never put yourself in a box. Bye.